Couple of billionaires got inside a suburb. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out, and if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with that. I would have given everything if you would let me. I would have fought it out until I drowned. Discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up your mind. Haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the supermarket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolate? Said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolates?
Cheers. It is only 8:30 in the morning and I just filmed 5 workouts. The day has started. So this week has been such a week. Where do I even begin? So Monday after skating, mind you, I skated terribly on Monday. I got some choreography done for my program, but like my general skating skills were lacking. And I think part of it is because hormones. It was like 50-50 me and the fact that I really need my skate sharpened, like terribly. It's the Matrix where I'm just kind of like sliding around and have no control over my edges, and it's terrifying. It's as terrifying as it sounds. But after skating, I went and picked up some books, post garage sale books, and because people just wanted to like get rid of them, they gave me like a dozen books for free. It was insane. So then I gave a couple of them to one of my students to borrow because she reads a lot too. I'm like, just give them back, whenever you're done. And then I'll put them in the little mobile libraries. It's another thing. If I really love a book, I will hold on to it forever. But if I'm like, it was a good read, but I don't need to reread it, I'll just put it in the mobile libraries. And then Tuesday was Josie's surgeries. So she got spayed and she got her nasal nares done so she can breathe better. And the poor baby, she was not doing so hot day 1, of course. Like I went to kiss her on the top of her head and she cried. I think because like her whole face was swollen, and I felt so bad because I was trying to do anything to comfort her. After we had dropped her off for her surgery, but before we picked her up, we stopped by Home Depot and I picked up some plants. Tomato plants, cucumber plants, cauliflower, lettuce, eggplant, peppers, onions, like just the whole shebang. And Wednesday morning I woke up early and got those planted before the UV was like really high because I do not want a sunburn. And they're doing well. It is Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Sorry, I'm having such a hard time keeping my days straight this week. It's such a weird schedule. I'm like busy but not busy. Like my regular work schedule, I'm not teaching classes this week because it was photo shoot week at the studio that I teach at, and Monday's Memorial Day. So like I don't have that work to do, but I have all this other weird work that I need to get done. So I've been just as busy, but at home, and taking care of Josephine. But I got those planted and then just continued to take care of Josie all day Wednesday and got a lot of editing done. So like not much vlogging. But yesterday, because the rink is closed today, I went to the rink, ran errands afterwards, and picked up yet another box of free books. I have not gone through them yet, and that's something I would like to do. Sort through all the books, add them to my Goodreads, want to read list, organize them by genre, and put them on my bookshelves. You know, the usual activity when I get more books. I'm very excited. Like, don't get me wrong, I love books, but I love free books even more. Yeah, basically the plan for today is to do some editing and some cooking. I've been able to catch up with a lot of cleaning, like dishes, little tasks around the house this week because I've been home, which is very nice. I took a couple days off of like really vlogging because I just needed a break. Story of my life, I need a break. But I thought it would be fun to vlog over Memorial Day weekend because it's a long weekend. I actually have free time to do things, but I'm also simultaneously still working, of course, on the fitness channel. Like I said, I filmed 5 workouts this morning, and I'm gonna try to film maybe Monday morning as well, bright and early. See just basically how much I can get done in one fell swoop. Because my next break in my schedule isn't till July. So isn't for over a month essentially, but we'll get there. We will get there. We will get to that finish line. Yeah, that's the plan for the weekend. And I have the farmer's market tomorrow morning, so today I have to packed up again and ready for that. But I have to wait to get the back of the car emptied out because I picked up sandbags yesterday and the box of books. So I need to empty out the car in order to fill the car back up. But I think that will be an evening afternoon activity because this morning was a lot. I'm just now having my coffee. But yeah, welcome to the week in my life. Yeah, it will end up being a whole week. It's actually an entire week. It's just a weird one. I will catch you later when we're doing the books. I'm so excited.
Never been to California, never been to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down, so I'll lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. And it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow.
Hello. So I think the last time, I have a hair's really. This is what my hair. This is. I mowed the lawn and I wore my bandana and now my hair's. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Like I was saying, the farmer's market went really well on Saturday. Again, I sold some things. I passed out posters because this coming Saturday I have the pop-up workshop and people seem really excited for it, and I'm excited for it too. Although I'm going to be very hard at work all this week getting things together as well as making the few things that are on like the to-do list to make. So tomorrow, Tuesday, is my studio work day. So I work in the morning, like 3 hours, and then I come home, eat really quick, and just go back in the studio and work for as long as I physically can. So that's the goal. But while I was there, I don't know if you can see the cute little charm bracelet. It's little plastic beads and it has a little paw print. There was one of the vendors there sold like little homemade dog treats and toys, and they also run what is it called? A doggy daycare. Couldn't think of the word daycare. But she saw me working on this little charm necklace, and I will be making more of these, and I think I'm gonna donate part of the profits to the Trevor Project, so kind of like a for pride thing, but I'll do it all year round. And I'm also working on watermelon Fimo clay earrings, the little dangly earrings that I will be able to donate to all the families through Operation Olive Branch, which will be nice. So I'm hoping to get at least those earrings done in time for Saturday. I don't know if I'll have time to make any more of these in particular, but like I said, she saw me working on this and she's like, oh, you know, like, are you making those? So I'm like, yeah. And I said, And I have like, I can do a rainbow one, or I can do just monochrome, like all red or and pinks or like purple or something like that. Or if you're a neutral girly, I can do a neutral colored one. She's like, I'm a neutral girly, but she goes, I don't really like ring necklaces. Can you make bracelets? So I made her a bracelet, and then she gave me one of these ones. And it's nice because those same people will be back. I think once a month was their plan, so I'll get to see them again soon. Maybe next time I can like bake some little treats and share them. And then Sunday, what did I do Sunday? I just know it was hot. Today it's not. Today it's only in the 60s. It was almost 90 degrees all of last week, every single day, and humid. And today it is barely, not even 70 degrees, cloudy, really windy, and it's so cold. Which made for a good day working in the yard. I mowed probably like half the lawn. I'm too tired though now to go out there again, because then I moved all those 50-pound bags of sand into our downstairs deck planter boxes so that they don't blow away. So now there's like about 100 pounds of sand in each one, and it's helping a lot better because they did blow over last summer. We got really high winds. We had almost a tornado. It was nearby. It was like right across the way, and that's when our tree in the backyard lost, like, I wouldn't even say a branch. It lost half of itself, kind of just cracked in half. So still cleaning up from that really massive storm last year. I'm glad I got those done, but now I'm so tired. So I came inside and I started sorting through all of the books that I got last week/weekend from the garage sales. Now, I went to 2 garage sales and I got a couple books. Then I asked people, I'm like, hey, does anybody have any books still left? Like, I would like to buy them off of you. And 2 people basically gave me boxes full of books for free. So I went through all of those and picked the ones that I've decided I'm going to keep, and which ones I'm going to either sprinkle throughout the little libraries, or I might just give them to my aunt the next time I see her, because she used to work at a library. So she's like in with the library and gets things donated properly and stuff. I'm kind of telling myself I'm not allowed to buy any more books or pick up any more books, but I do have the first Twilight book here, and I'm pretty sure one of the little libraries has the rest from the series, so I might have to go pick those up, perhaps. And I have another book that's the second book in the trilogy, so it'd be nice to get the first and third book. We'll see, because I haven't read anything by that author yet, but I have some of their books, and I'll test out the other ones first, you know, because it's one of their fantasy novels, and I have another set of their fantasy books. So without further ado, let's get into this book haul. I think we're going to start off, and I'm going to turn around a little bit. I think we're going to start off with the mystery, thriller, suspense, detective novels, because, oh, we have a lot. Oh, I'm lying. First, we're going to start off with this because I'm so excited about this. It's not really a book, but How to Grow a Butterfly Garden, a little pamphlet. I will be using this next year. I'm so excited. It's really the little things sometimes. How you doing back there? Sleepy girl. Okay, so we're starting off top of the pile here. The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. Now, I will read this book because I got it for free, but we do not support TERFs, and we'll see. It might not be any good. And then we have another reason to not like her. We have The Whispering Room by Dean Koontz, Orphan X by Greg Hurwitz, Robert B. Parker's Lullaby by Ace Atkins. Now, this is the second book in the series, but it seems like it's a standalone novel. The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith. Tunnel Vision by Sarah Paretsky. Dust Jacket totally disintegrated on this one. The Devil in the White City by Eric Larson. The Last Mile by David Baldacci. Dragon Tears by Dean Koontz. This one looks very lighthearted and fun. The Bookshop of Yesterdays by Amy Meyerson. I love this cover. The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. Now, I bought this one, The Return of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, a classic. Dirty Work by Stuart Woods. And lastly, I've Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Sadly, I have seen the movie before reading the book, so I will kind of know what happens, but I don't quite remember it in detail. On to the next genre, only 2 here in like the sci-fi realm. We have The Alloy of Law by Brandon Sanderson, and a classic, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. Can't believe I haven't read this. And we have a few historical fiction books. This Side of Paradise, F. Scott Fitzgerald's first novel. Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Lord Jim by Joseph Conrad. I will admit, I picked this up just because it's such a beautiful book. I don't know if you can see like this art on the spine is so lovely. Even if I just display it and don't end up reading it, it's kind of worth having. Before We Were Yours by Lisa Wingate, The Crooked Branch by Janine Cummins, In the Time of the Butterflies by Julia Alvarez. Okay, now on to the chicklet books, classic little rom-coms here. Under the Tuscan Sun by Frances Mays, The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks, and One to Watch by Kate Stayman London. Okay, now we're getting into all the fantasy novels. Some of them are more YA dystopian, paranormal vibes, very magic forward. This first one I'm very excited for because it's about time travel. I love time travel. It's called A Thousand Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Again, I've seen the movie but never read the book/books. Evidently there's a bunch of these. Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I picked up a trilogy here. Let the Sky Fall, Let the Storm Break, and Let the Wind Rise by Shannon Messenger. And then, as I previously mentioned, Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I still can't believe I never read this. And of course, we will save it for season. I think out of all of the books, I might be most excited to read this one because the cover is so cute and autumn themed. But I will save it for that moment when the air turns crisp in like September, you know? Duncton Wood by William Horwood. You cannot tell me that's not the cutest little cover. It's about moles. And I'm excited. This is a book I mentioned that I have the second out of the trilogy, so I somehow will probably want to get my hands on the first and third, but it's by Nora Roberts of Blood and Bone. And then the last book I picked up, again, a magic themed one, Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. It is fair to say I'm absolutely stocked up for the next century. And I have a lot of reading to do. But yeah, I think that might wrap up this vlog in particular, only because I kind of need to focus on work the rest of this week. And it'll be kind of boring. It would just be a bunch of time lapses, and I'd much rather just like catch up with you on the weekend and start a whole new vlog after I focused on work for a couple days. But I have been getting a ton of editing done. I'm completely done with my editing for this week, which is nice, so I can focus on work. And another exciting thing that's happening this week, our brand new washing machine is arriving on Thursday. It'll be nice to have a washing machine where the door isn't falling off of it anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna end here and immediately go make grilled cheese and tomato soup and sit and just be nice and cozy with Josie. The boys are over there as well, so maybe we'll all convene in the corner over there. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see ya when I see ya. Now I have to somehow carry down 33 books.